welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today, I want to talk about demon possession and how do you know, all of us, how can we identify when they are amongst us, or dwelling within us. All right. So I believe this is going to help a lot of you guys because it's spiritual warfare. You understand? Ephesians 6:12. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities, rulers of the darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. You understand? So a lot of the times we lash out at the person when actually that person is in bonds and being used by evil spirits, demons. That's what they are. All right. So today I want to go into the book of Enoch and I want to give you some characteristics. I want to show you the characteristics of demons so that you can now identify them when they're in someone else that is around you. And, a lot of y'all might notice them in yourselves. And a lot of them, you might notice them in your friends, family, significant others, co-workers, bosses. You're going to know. If you didn't know, you're going to know today. Okay? So with that being said, you guys, let's jump into the scriptures and let's see what the Father has to say about demon possession. And let me just make it clear. Let me just make this clear really quickly. See, with the exorcists, people think demon possession is that, the head spinning around, spitting everywhere and all of that other kind of stuff. That's not, no. You understand? That's like, there's different levels. You understand? But a demon possession can be somebody right amongst you. You understand? Gluttony. When you see somebody constantly overeating, it's a demon there. So I want to give you all the characteristics. So, and don't be, and they did that on purpose, making you guys think that demon possession is just when you see that in the exorcism. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you won't see that every day. But you can look at our neighborhoods and tell something ain't right. That's not godly. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You understand what I'm saying? And all that violence and stuff, it's demon possession in our neighborhoods. But I want to talk about it today, all right? So let's talk about the characteristics of demon possession and how you can identify them and bond them away in the name of the Father's Holy Son, Yeshua Christ. So you guys know how I feel. Let the Most High be true and every man a liar. Let's jump in. So let's discuss why we go into the book of Enoch, because going into the book of Enoch, the Bible refers to it. All right. Hebrews 11:5. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death and was not found because God, Ahiah, had translated him. For before his translation, he had his testimony that he pleased God. So Enoch was a righteous man and found favor in the Most High's eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So the Most High took him up and he left a testimony. You understand? Before he took him up, Enoch left a testimony that he pleased God. So let's go into Enoch's. What did Enoch see? What did Enoch say concerning evil spirits? All right. Enoch 15:1. And he answered and said to me, and I heard his voice, fear not, Enoch, thou righteous man, and scribe of righteousness, approach hither and hear my voice. This is what the Father was telling Enoch. Enoch 15:10. As for the spirits of heaven, in heaven shall be their dwelling. But as for the spirits of the earth, which were born upon the earth, on the earth shall be their dwelling. So heaven is the angel's dwelling place. You understand? But the spirits that was born here, which were from the giants, when the fallen angels came down and slept with the women and created Nephilim, giants. And when giants die, they become evil spirits until judgment. You understand? So they roam the earth. You understand? That's the origin of demons. Dead giants. Their spirits are demons. All right? So now that because they're dead, they need hosts. They don't have the giant's body anymore. They don't have their bodies anymore. You understand? Because of the deluge. So now they need hosts. And this is where demon possession comes in. They try to get in me. They try to get in you. They try to get in her. They try to get in him. You understand what I'm saying? This is what And this is why I want you guys to identify it so you can battle, because this is a spiritual battle. And a lot of times we end up losing. We lose in the spiritual battle because our people lose in the spiritual battle. Many people, because they don't understand that they're battling wrong. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They're spiritual. So I'm going to give you some spiritual armor to battle with today, okay? All praise and glory be to the Most High God, or higher. Enoch 15:11. And the spirits of the giants. Whoa! So let's just jump into it. The spirits of the giants, which are demons. When the giants died, they became their spirits. They're demons. You understand? Roaming the earth, looking for hosts. This is the characteristics of them. So watch out. I'm serious. When people are around you, or if it's you. And the spirits of the giants afflict, oppress, destroy, attack, do battle, and work destruction on the earth and cause trouble. People that's going around constantly causing trouble, constantly causing offenses, constantly doing things that's stirring up anger. It's a spirit there. If that's you always irritated, you always angry. It's a spirit in your temple. They take no food, but nevertheless hunger and thirst and cause offenses. All that toxic relationship. Oh yeah, I'm toxic and all of that. It's a spirit there. You understand? They take no food, yet hunger and thirst, because they have an insatiable appetite. That's why Christ, the Most High God, he always says, fast, call for a fast, fast, because you starve them out. Once you're not eating anymore, that's why gluttony is a sin. Once you don't eat and you just like fast, they have to leave. They'll come back and check on you, but they have to go. They leave. You understand what I'm saying? So you keep your vessel clean. You eat clean. You don't eat when you eat and all that junk food and all that bad food. You're feeding them. They like that. They like destruction. They like bad things. They like bad eating. They like fornication. Sin. When we sin, that opens our temple's door and allows them in to use us as hosts. That's why the Father, people just like, they don't understand how important the commandments are. The commandments, this is the rules of engagement. If we sin, we yield our temples over to Lucifer and the demons to be used. You understand? That's the rules of engagement. That's the truth. So, this is why the Father say, follow my law, statutes, and commandments. If you love me, you'll if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. If you love me, you won't allow those things into his temple. All of us. You get it? They hunger and thirst. That's why it's very important to fast often. Christ said fast often, because it's always spirits. Even if it's in your significant other, it's always spirits looking to get in. It's always spirit looking to get a host, okay? To do evil, to eat, to have sex, to do all of those things, breaking the commandments. It's very serious. Colossians 3:12. Colossians 3:12. Put on therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another. So this is these things right here. This is why the Father is telling us, put on these things. You understand? Put on these things, because they can't enter when you're like this. They can't enter when you're humble. But when you're proud and puffed up, you easily offended. They can get in that way. You understand? When you're holding a grudge against another brother or sister or whoever, they can get in. You understand? They can manipulate you. Oh, don't let them talk to you like that. Or you hear the voice right here. Don't let them talk to you like that. After all you do, man, say it. Say what you got to say. And then you say something and everything just blow up. It's a spirit there. It's a spirit there. Somebody that's always confrontational, always negative. It's a spirit there. It's a spirit there. And if you're not careful and you don't bond them out, that same spirit is going to drive you to hell. Any of us. Any of us and all of us. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, so do ye. So also do ye. So that's why the Father always tells us to forgive, forgive, forgive. Just let it go. Because think about it. We've done so many wrong things against the Father in His sight. So when somebody do something to us, we ready to just like let it all out. But no, look at everything that we've done to the Father, and He forgive us. We sure enough can forgive somebody else. Now, forgiveness don't mean that you give them the hammer to hit you over the head again with, but you don't have no ill feelings of them. You understand? And you just like, you go let them go free in peace. It's good for the soul. Colossians 3:14, and above all things, put on charity, put on love. Love, the evil spirits, the demons, they hate love. You can't, because with love, you're not going to be offending people. You're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to deal with offenses differently. So therefore, even if that person is dealing with a spirit, if you in love, you deal with it differently. So it doesn't jump on you, because spirits do leap on you. We're going to get into that in a minute. Put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. Yes, charity. Charity is the fulfillment of the law. Because if you love people, you're not going to steal from them. You're not going to lie to them. You're not going to cheat them. You understand? You love your mom and your dad. You're going to honor them. All of those things, all of those commandments falls under love. That's the royal law. You'll be surprised how many people don't love. Verse 15, and let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. Let the peace of God rule in our hearts. You understand? All through our members. And if the Father is ruling in our hearts, then the evil spirits can't get in. It's nothing for them. It's nothing. They like, you know what? We don't want to deal with them. Take me to McDonald's. Drop me off at McDonald's. I know somebody there I can get up in. You understand? Now I'm telling you, that's what they like. They like McDonald's. They like all of that nasty stuff. Acts 19 and 15. And the evil spirits answered and said, Yeshua Christ I know, Paul I know, but who are ye? So the evil spirits, they know when you are in alignment with the heavens. They know, oh, that's such and such. Oh, that's such and such. And they're not faking. See, the evil spirits, they could tell when you faking because they see what you're doing behind the scenes and when you go out in public. So they know when you really live in it. And they know, I can get this person. I can get this one. They not really, you know what I'm saying? They're not really with it. Acts 19 and 16. And the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them. The spirits leaped on them. See, they knew Christ, they knew Paul. But the other men that was pretending, the evil spirit said, who are you? And leaped on them. And overcame them and prevailed against them, so that they fled out of the house naked and wounded. Went out naked and wounded. So when you see people going through all of these different things, those spirits are leaping on you. And if you are around people that are causing offenses, attacking one another, oppressing, destroying stuff, doing battle, causing offenses, causing trouble, those are evil spirits there, and they're going to jump on you. They are going to jump on you. Better believe that. You understand? So it's better for you to identify them. And before you go to look at somebody else, look at yourself first. Do you identify with any of these characteristics? If so, you need to go on a fast. It would be wise to go on a fast. You understand? To starve them out. You know, you can do a 7-day vegetable fast with no meat, like a Daniel fast. You know, you can do an Esther fast. There's so many different fasts that you can do, but it would be wise to starve that evil spirit out, because if not, you think a lot of people been dwelling with these evil spirits for a very long time, and they think that it's just their personality, and that's not. That is not your personality. You being nasty with a nasty attitude. That's not your personality. Going out fornicating and having all this sex with all these women and all these men and all of that stuff and all this toxic behavior. It's a demon. It's a demon dwelling in your members. And that's just the truth. You understand? You got a man that's always putting his hands on you and arguing and fussing and always got a problem with something. It's a spirit in his members. It's an evil spirit in his members. So you guys take heed to it, and prayerfully you guys will edify. Remember to stay prayed up. Sin not, the kingdom is at hand. Repent, be baptized for the remission of sins. And I'll see you guys in the next video.